Alexis is here. We'll come to the weather in just a second. Here's a question for you. Have a look at this. How many of these iconic names do you know? Yeah, you probably recognise them because Dover, White, etc. They're all locations in the BBC Radio 4 shipping forecast, but some of them are more than just coastal stations.
Yes, they also became the characters of a children's TV series which first aired in the early 80s. I Went to Meet the Man, the Dorset man who co-wrote the music to The Adventures of Portland Bill. The 1980s saw the birth of a large number of children's TV programmes: Button Moon, Banana Man, Postman Pat and many, many more. But one that sticks firmly in my memory is based on this lighthouse, The Adventures of Portland Bill.
Oh, come with me to the rolling sea while the weather's calm and still.
It was the brainchild of John Grace, who taught TV animation to graphic design students in the 70s and 80s. Sadly, John passed away in 2004, but his colleague Mick Parsons, who lives in Bournemouth, co-wrote the music.
John entered a photographic competition, which was Maritime England Year, and won the competition. And it's based on these three plasticine characters, Portland Bill, Ross and Cromarty. And as a result of that, he was contacted by Filmfare, the animation company who made Wombles and Paddington. Graham Clutterbuck, the director, then asked him if he'd like to make a series. And John said, well, I'll write the scripts, I'll write all the story scripts, and Mick, would you like to write the music? So we kind of collaborated, and it was quite a nice project to work on while we were teaching at the same time.
One day, Ross was having a terrible time trying to scrub the steps clean.
Most of the characters were named after sea areas and coastal stations around the British Isles mentioned in the Radio 4 shipping forecast.
West Forties, Cromarty, Forth, Tyne, Dogger. Northwesterly, 6 to gale 8. Occasionally
Portland Bill was the main character and manned the lighthouse. Cromarty, Ross and Dogger were his sidekicks.
2 series altogether, 26 episodes or 26 stories, and it was topped and tailed by the theme tune, which I think is probably the most memorable bit, really. Oh, come with me to the rolling sea where the weather's calm and still. We'll have some fun and laughter with the adventures of Portland Bill. It's very much a cult thing, so it's lasted for years, and even now my students will come to me and say, oh, Mick, did he really write the music for Portland Bill? And I think, wow, how come you know that? And that was 30 years ago.
That was Mick Parsons with the theme tune to The Adventures of Portland Bill, and that can be seen on our Facebook page. Now, overnight tonight we are expecting very chilly conditions, and tomorrow the chance of snow. But let's take a look at today's weather. A lovely scene today at Mudderford in Dorset on Avon Beach with blue skies overhead. But very chilly conditions overnight tonight. The winds will increase in strength, very windy. The winds coming in from the northwest, taking the edge off temperatures, but it should be mainly dry bar the odd isolated shower. Temperatures in parts of Oxfordshire could drop as low as 3 Celsius along the south coast, a low as 6 to 7 Celsius. So the winds will be very strong tomorrow. Some bright spells first thing, but clouding over very quickly, and the Met Office have issued a yellow snow warning. The risk of heavy snow in many places tomorrow, and that could cause ice tomorrow night. So do stay tuned to your local BBC radio station. Through the day tomorrow, we'll have rain first of all, which will help the temperatures to rise slightly during the morning. But with the northerly breeze digging in during the afternoon, there is the potential for snowfall almost anywhere, more likely for areas north of Berkshire. Some really quite intense rain at times, up to 30 millimetres in just an hour, and the strength of the wind as well. And you need 3 key ingredients for snow to fall: the cold air from the north, the right wind direction, and also some intense rainfall to turn the rain to snow. The risk of snow almost anywhere tomorrow evening, whisking its way eastwards and clearing most places tomorrow night. But then there is the big risk of ice on untreated surfaces following the snowfall and the rainfall through the day tomorrow. Temperatures tomorrow night in the countryside perhaps down to -3 Celsius, in our towns and cities dropping to -1 Celsius. So a big risk of ice first thing on Friday morning. There's also another risk of snow with this feature drifting down the eastern part of the country through parts of Berkshire, Sussex and also Surrey. We could see some snowfall for the rush hour drive to work. Really intense winds coming in from the north, making it feel bitterly cold. So the big risk of snow tomorrow almost anywhere. Do stay tuned to the forecast and your local radio station. Sally.
Good advice. Thank you very much, Alexis. And don't forget, send us some photos as well if you can.
Yes.
That's it from us. More at 8 o'clock and 10:30. Thanks for watching this evening. Enjoy your evening. Good night.
Good night.